What's up, team? Let's make sure we're live. Let's make sure everything's working. How are you guys doing this morning? Sorry for coming on late. Just wasn't feeling. I'm just not feeling very well, and um, yeah. So let me make sure everything. Let me make sure I push the right hotkey. That I'm not recording, and that I am in fact live. I could just go to this. I could just go to that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so. Sorry. I gotta get my charger. 1 second. But we got not. I was talking and my stuff wasn't on. Non-farm payrolls 187,000 versus the previous 157, above the consensus of 170. Unemployment rate 3.8% versus a 3.5. So, you know, we were hoping to see if the data was going to back up the earlier data that we got, but it's not. And it's not even that. Again, it's that's more weekly. Um, if I don't know, I'm just not feeling well. So, um, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? You feeling any better? You feeling any better? Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a charger here in a couple minutes. ISM manufacturing is coming out at 10 a little bit. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. I don't like to see anybody go through stuff like that. Alright, I'm farm payroll. This is let me go through some things. You do have some. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't able to do. I wasn't able to keep. I wasn't able to really do much last night. I took the day yesterday, the afternoon to watch college football. Um, so yeah, it was a good night. I took Nebraska. Got a little nerve wracking down at the end, but they covered. You know, good teams win, great teams cover, right? So that was a nice win on Nebraska. That's a 3-0 thus far this season with Notre Dame, James Madison, and Nebraska. Could have been a 3-1 season because I very well could have taken Louisiana Tech. More so not because of Louisiana Tech, but more so playing against FIU. And I don't know if it's just Louisiana Tech is horrible or if FIU got better. I don't know which one it is yet. We'll find out. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. But anyway, so let's get into it. Let's get in. Yeah, American football. Yep, it's college, collegiate football, or uh, what would it be? Handball. because they're not kicking it with their feet. But college football, to me, is the greatest sport alive. The greatest, and I'm talking above all, like professional, like between soccer, like just professional anything. College football. If you watched that game last night, Nebraska versus Minnesota, it was a low scoring game, but like it's back. College football is back. It's the greatest sport that there ever is. Not like the sport itself because it's football, but it's because of how these college games are. They come down to the wire, and the craziest shit happens. I can't. I'm not even lying. The craziest shit happens. You're like, yeah, dude, they're gonna come down. All they gotta do is score a touchdown. They've made it all the way down the field. Watch, he's gonna throw an interception, and then he throws an interception. But the guy's gonna run it all the way back, only to fumble it near their end zone, and the guy from like the opposite side of the team, the other one of the guy grabs, picks it up, runs it all the way back, and they end up getting the touchdown. It's like how crazy college football is. College football is so crazy like that, right? You'll be down at the 5 yard line. They'll run it in. He'll fumble it. The team will get it. They'll run it all the way back to almost the end zone. He'll fumble it, and then the team will still go back and get their touchdown. Like that's how insane it is. But yeah, so let's see here. The data is coming in. It's not too. It's not too. It's not promising. I mean, it's promising for jobs. I thought about doing a video last night, but I didn't. It was pretty late. I was going to explain the loss yesterday, that small loss we had yesterday, that I didn't want to sell, but we were right. Look, we got short here, right? We got short like right here, or it was like right here or something. When we got up to, yeah, because it was right there at that resistance. Um, it's like right here or something. I forget where we got short. The one guy, I had to look it up, see what time it was. But we got short and it rallied up, and that's okay. But look what it ended up doing. So we were right. I did hold on to it, so I didn't stop out of this because of a few reasons. So you guys have to remember on the S&Ps. Now it's not always going to be like this. I guess I don't know. Like nothing. What I'm trying to say is nothing is 100%. But but guys, I've been trading the S&Ps for so long. Like I know them like the back of my hand. And when we get 1 minute volume, for instance, I'll show you. I shouldn't. Nobody should have been trading the S&Ps yesterday. There was no volume. Unless you're buying the stock outright or something. But even then, I'm going to show you guys something. Right? You're going to see how it just rallies off of no volume. So we got this like rally here, right? Where was it? I'm trying to think. I can't remember where we got short. But it doesn't matter. It's like this here, right? Like, let me see. So I can't show you this candle because what it is that there's this tail there, and the majority of that candle that's there has selling in it. So like when this thing rallies up, right, and it rallies up, like right here, like look at this, right? Um, I just, I, it's it's weird because if you were there yesterday, you would have been able to see it. It was going up to these highs, and there was no volume. All it was sellers stepping away or something, and it just going up. I see it all the time. So when it goes up and it's rallying and the volume isn't there, I don't trust it because I know it's coming back, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And unfortunately, I think it was Chris, or one of the members ended up stopping out, and I'm like, just hold on. And I tried. I don't know if I said it. I don't think I don't. I'm not sure if I made it clear. I'm gonna have to do a better job. But bringing down the position size. I am curious to see what type of volume we get. Let's go through some charts, guys, and let's get ready for the day. I'm sorry that I don't feel well. I'm like freezing. I'm really cold. Um, so flat top resistance. I will let you guys. I want to tell you guys this. Let me see here. So it's you're American. You should be watching basketball and baseball and tennis as well. I don't really watch baseball. I'm gonna be honest. And I do watch basketball, but I'm going to be honest again. I watch college basketball. And this isn't me like being weird like, "Oh, I don't want to watch the pros." You guys have to understand. It's like the professionals is not what it used to be. When I was growing up as a kid, right? The it's not the same, right? It's not the same. It's just like the difference between to me like between college and the professional games. Hold on. The difference between them. The difference between them is the gameplay. I had to grab my charger. Um, it's like so American basketball, right? They don't play defense, which is fine, because they don't want to get fouled. Okay. But in college, they actually play defense. The games are good and they're fun to watch. They come down to the wire. The craziest shit happens, and that stuff doesn't happen in professional sports like college football. The tailgating, right? There's like a huge band, huge stadium. It's just like there's just so much about college sports that's better than professional sports that I and you're seeing the attraction to it. Yeah, there is. Yup. They used to be good. Yup. They used to be good. Again, they could be good this year. I don't know cuz I don't want I kind of stopped watching professionals. I stopped watching the NBA. I mean, I will watch it like from time to time, but more so like the playoffs and stuff. Let me get logged in. We only have a few minutes. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I want to see this volume real quick. Um. Oh yeah. Yep. They do. They do actually. Yes, they do. They got it. I want to say. I don't know. Maybe it's been a little while. I know that. I know it's been a little while since they've had it. Oh, this sucks, guys. I don't know what type of volume we're gonna get today. Yeah, is that the Kois? Is that who you're talking about? The Kois? I've heard of the Spurs on soccer too. That's so funny. I think it's. I don't know why I'm relating it to the Kois. Why? Because I think the Kois also, which that's the American Soccer League or whatever. But the Spurs, what country are they? Oh shit. Oh shoot. Why is it not live? Okay. I'm wondering if we're gonna start getting small caps to break out. Look at meds, guys. This thing's up 100%. Well, it should be up more. It's gonna be probably more than 100%. But so you have meds, TAOP, also going. All right, so all right, so let's get into some names here. Let's look at Meta. So Meta's trying to find its way back up to the 50-day. We'll just have to watch the Qs. Looks like the Qs are leading. Let me also do this. I don't know why it's so we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff. I'm going to read it out to you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's see. We have all right. So there's the Qs. I'm really curious to see what type of volume we get. If we get any type of positioning to go into the holiday week. Now it's gonna start getting warm. Alright, so there's SoFi 5-minute chart. It's up by yesterday's high. Let's see here. And it looks like we're coming into the 50-day as well. Let's see what happens here with SoFi, guys. I may try and get a lick on SoFi. So I will say it now. I'm not sure if I'm really going to trade today because I just don't feel too well. That's a nice little bear flag, kind of. Some kind of flag. Something going on there. See, I can just look at this screen and get so tired, guys. I just don't feel well. We'll see what happens. I'll hang out for a little bit. If anybody has questions or any stocks they're looking at, you can throw them in the chat. So Tesla's holding here, right? Tesla's holding, and I would look to see if you get up to 263. There's 256 holding as of right now. I would look for that. I mean, this would be my first level right there. I think 263. Let me see. Let me double check. Yeah. Oh shit. Gosh, my mic wasn't on and I was talking the whole time. I was telling you guys some of these small caps that were running, and it looks like, they've got an increase in volumes coming in on those, right now. So if the market does not have any volume, don't play anything unless you have a nice move. I would just recommend that to ISM data at 10 o'clock. It will move the markets. It'll move the markets in accordance to the in to what comes out. And again, if you guys haven't done so, hit that like button for me. That's good. That's fine. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I really don't. You also have edible, also EDBL starting to go. So I guess anything Mary Jane related. Um, what else could I? Hold on. I was just wondering what that noise was. So it looks like we could start to get some short squeezing. Let me see what the float is here on this. Lordy. I want to see us pull back. I want to see us pull back in the spies. I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys or not, but let me show you what I'm talking about. So here's the S&Ps. I want to see if we can pull back down in here, guys. Eventually, you've got to make one of these areas support. All right, you got to make one of these areas support. Alright, here we go. Market's getting ready to open, guys. Good luck today. If you guys have any plays, call them out. I will do the same. If you could, hit that like button. Take your time. We got all day. And remember, it's Friday, so watch the volume. Look, looks like we got some decent volume coming in. Oh, never mind. No, I take that back. Alright, so there we go. There's that. Appearance, background, black, apply, MACD or SI, level 2. Come on. What am I doing? Here we are. Sorry. And yes, guys. Um, so volume is lower, unfortunately. Volume's lower than yesterday, at least on Meta. You could look at SoFi, guys, too, because the what's up, buddy? The debt student loan repayment starts back up today as well. They're gonna start. Look, there goes. No, it's trying to hold it as resistance. We still have. We still have what you might call ISM. So take your time, be patient. That's what I'm gonna do. I doubt we have anything. I feel like they're starting their vacation early or something because the volume's still incredibly low. Incredibly low. We'll have to see what type of data we get next week. But if you guys see something with volume, let me know. ICCT halted up. Uh, so TAOP, it looks like they released something. TAOP again. These are probably the only places you're gonna want to look at because they're gonna have the most volume. These are gonna have the most volume. But if you guys don't know how to play it, I would not suggest it because you gotta know. You gotta understand that they can do filings, and things like that. Did you watch the game last night, bro? Did you watch the Nebraska game last night? It's really good, wasn't it? I was watching Florida and Utah. I had this feeling that it's not that I had a feeling, but it's like what I wasn't sure of Florida's identity this year because I didn't really know anybody they had. Obviously, I've seen what's his name play from Wisconsin. That's a starter, but I felt like Florida wasn't going to be dominant this year, and it turns out that might be right. Unfortunately, they could always turn things around, I'm sure, but they have the coach to do it. So there goes TOP rolling itself back on over. Um, oh man, sorry. You said, yeah, that's what I say. But after that Florida game, like when I was watching it, I turned it. The second half of Nebraska Minnesota was awesome. Just basic good old college football where things turn on a dime. Stupid shit. The shit that happens, you can't make it up. Can't make it up. All right, so here's the S&Ps. See if we can see what it wants to do here. I'm gonna scroll around the market and see what banks are doing. What are some other things like UBS has news or did have news the other day. It was doing really well. It gapped up. So I want to see what's going on here. I just don't know if I have faith in like this spy. Like with this type of volume, guys, you're just gonna get yourself hurt. You're not gonna have any follow through. I mean, you might, but it's like I want to get those days that it's gonna move a percent and a half, right? So we are coming down to test yesterday's close. So Tesla and Meta, they're all at their 50-day. I'm so tired. The June jobs report showed again 209,000, which was revised from 8. I know, I know. I was talking, I guess, and the microphone was off. I'm sorry, but the revisions, like you just said, with the jobs and stuff, they've all the stuff like the jobs and different things. I've been looking at charts that show that like it'll have what it came out as and the revised number and how they've been being changed. So we'll see. GDP, so it's the data's been coming in like that for the past, few months. So it's not surprising. So I will probably just. I probably won't be in a hurry to do too much of anything because I just don't know if there's even any opportunity to do anything. There's no volume. This market's been getting, it's been moving around like crazy. So it can only move like that for so long before it just needs a break. Um, or unless we continue to get news. So ICCT, EDBL, ICCT. Come on. So there's ICCT. Let's see here. Oh, that's a daily chart. Shit. Yeah, that's sold off. I don't like that. I wouldn't even, unless you're looking at it for the short. It's holding. We got to get some volume in on this thing, but I think that happened days ago. It looks like we might have a little bit of volume today, guys. Hold on. The SPY might have volume today. It might. Come on. So, yeah. Yeah, we got some volume today. We got some volume today. All right, that's it. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Um, I was mentioning that I wanted to see us get to. I knew something wasn't right here. Let me get my time in sales or level two. All right, let's see what happens here. Um, sorry, the June's job report showed a gain of 209,000, which was revised down to 185. It's getting down to 105. Does less jobs mean the Fed inflation politics working? I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you don't. It could be seasonality. It could also just be the fact that we're already at 3.5, right? And it's like, how much lower do you think you can go, right? How much, So it's just gotten to the point where the jobs numbers where it was, and now it's just contracting a little bit. But yeah, I'd say a little bit of interest rates. I'd say a little bit of because you got to think a big factor is like energy prices, right? People paying more at the stores. So, because usually this stuff takes time. It takes time for people to run out of money. It takes time when you're paying an extra 50 cents a gallon in gas. And it takes time when you're paying 20%, 30, 40, 50, 80% more on eggs and whatnot. It'll take like about a year or so. And that's what we're seeing. We're just seeing the consumer start to wear out, and then that in turn also creates job shortage because people aren't spending. If people aren't spending for services or goods, then they don't. The services and goods don't need people because they're hardly selling anything. They'll keep who they have, and they won't be looking to expand or grow. So it's got its effects. So it's a little bit of both. I would say. I would say it's more so due to inflation. Oh shit, man. All right, guys. We have here in a few minutes. We'll have 15 minutes. Manufacturing PMI. Alright, so there is a small breakaway back down under that 50-day on Tesla. I'm so wore out, guys. You guys have no idea. I hope I'm not getting sick. So I apologize. I'm going to wait for this ISM manufacturing number to come out. Let me see here if I can. Man, if it's a day like this today, it's hard to say what. So I'm watching the bid. I'm going to watch the ask. I'm going to watch time and sales. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I want to see if we get back down here. I want to see if we get back down to like. Come on. I think it was like Tuesday's high or so. Um, right here. I want to see if we can bring it on back to 443. 443 and come on. That is the spy, right? Yes. It's weird because maybe it is that level. Yeah, 443 guys. Oh yeah. It just looks different. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't have pre-market on and stuff. I wonder if that's a failed break higher there. Alright, there's MACD. MACD is curling down. Alright. EDBL keeps going, I guess. It's just still running. I'm not in the mood today to be able to try and trade. My hands hurt. My hands are like hurt. I just don't feel good, guys. So I do apologize. I do apologize. There's a runner right there. So let's see here. That's increasing volume. I might look at this, guys. Look, it's halted right now. I have to look up the halt time when it comes unhalted, but again, you guys got to know what you're doing with these, because if they come out with an offering and the thing just falls off a cliff, you need to be able to know how to get that information, and sometimes you may not get the information. So guys, that's insane. It went from a dollar something to $3. Are you crazy? That's crazy. Holy shit. That's insane. Do you guys have any idea? Wow, 400% on the stock alone. Mm. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody's on this stream, we're going to start seeing small caps start to squeeze. All right, we're going to start seeing small caps squeeze with all these stocks that are going. All right, especially these marijuana stocks. EDBL is the winner of the day, but I don't know how much it has left in it. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna use. I have some. Whatchamacallit on my thing here. Let me see what's going on. So EDBL, TAOP, UPTD, meds. All right, so it opened back up. Let's see here. I might have to put on a 1 minute chart. Wow, look at that. You watch this volume, guys. Watch the volume because you never want to buy a stock that's breaking through the highs on lower volume. It kind of just represents this resistance that was there isn't going to hold if it breaks out through on lower volume. But that candle's not over yet, so look at it. Look at it go. Jesus Lord. You're already working another 100% from where when it was at $3. Fuck. But see what I mean? Look at that. Right? I want to see it put in a pattern. It's still 10 o'clock. I want to wait and see these things. Give me an entry point. If one of them gives me an entry point, I will let you guys know what if I like it or not. Here comes that ISM manufacturing. Yes, it is a 3 minute. And again, if you're just joining us, Vortex, I'm not feeling too well this morning, so you'll have to forgive me. I don't know if it's the weather changing or what. I'm just not feeling well. I'm not feeling well today. Um, this was a daily because I was just looking to see where we were, getting my resistance levels and stuff. But there's a crack of the 200 day. This thing, they might take profits here. I'm not sure. They just took this thing from $1 to 4.50. So, all right, here comes ISM manufacturing. And look at the increase in volume on that selling. So this thing's done. I'm not saying it's done. I said it's done, but it may that this I'm not going to be looking at it unless something changes. 38.2 there. Let's see here. All right, come on now. All right, data should have just came out, right? Or it already did. Am I wrong? Did it come out at 9:45? No, there it is, 47. So right above. So that's telling you things are picking up, guys. So right in line. Construction spending was up. Man, I'm so tired. It's like, man, fuck, this sucks. It's I would say it's more so to do with the euro and stuff going higher. I think it just needs a pullback, but it's things can change. It's just overextended. So if you don't know, I put out a video Saturday. Last Saturday, if you go on my channel and go to the videos, not the lives. The title of the video, it's right here, was that I think the dollar is overdone. Right? And then we come in this week and that is happening, right? 5 days ago. DXY overdone. Um it just needs a pullback. Sometimes, you make an extravagant move, you need to breathe. Things need to breathe and just, you know, like I was saying, we were just wearing this market out. And look, it's just finding support, right? It might be yields. So I feel like this data you're getting with this jobs data, it's like they want this and they said it specifically. Fed Harker from Philly Fed Harker said it specifically. Look, 2 year starting to you know, look, starting to pop up. It is selling off a little bit, but they might have more to do. This is what we want to watch though. So long end of the bond for the most part. Look, 20 years going up. US 10. I don't know why the 10 years not though. Oh, you can always look up financial conditions too. There is. Okay, so the 10 year is going up. So yields are rising. That's why the dollar is doing what it's doing. Um, might be that we have more upside on like downside in the market, but upside in yield. So what will we do? We could short GLD if we believe what it is they're trying to sell us, which is that the dollar should like. So I'm going to show you guys a chart this weekend of prime. I'm going to show you guys a chart this weekend. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm going to show you guys a chart in tomorrow's video. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. So there's a bounce and the S&P's on low volume. It looks like lower volume. This sucks being so tired, guys, man. This really sucks. I don't like feeling like this. So again, I do apologize. Let's look at like look at XLE, man. Wow. All right, so look at the volume coming in on the SPY there. I mean, you just had some data that came out. We may just sit around this area, guys, and not move. If something comes up, I'll let you guys know. Wow. Let's see here. See if we can believe this move in the S&Ps. I don't think you can. I feel like it's going to be a lower high. Um, can't believe the SPY is still going up. It's just one of those weeks, you know? Sucks, but it is, you know. We'll have to see what data we have next week, see if we can see if things pick back up again. But again, this is usually seasonally a slow month. I want to see where we close. I want to see where this market closes on the weekly candle. All right. So far, if you're new to this channel, this is exactly what I said I was looking for. Right? I've been saying this. The daily chart is weak, or it's overbought or oversold. They've oversold this thing. Look for a bounce, and what will that bounce do? That bounce will be able to put in a lower high, and that would also help the weekly chart put in a longer lower high, just like the daily. Right here. Right? So, that's what I'm looking for. I guess they're looking at UPTD. Man, this thing's halting up, guys. Does anyone else have charts like above any of this stuff from prior from 2020? Because I know sometimes Thinkorswim doesn't give it to you. I'm gonna go grab another one of these. I'll be right back. I can't believe I missed that. I uh I was looking at it yesterday. It was just sitting sideways, and I had a feeling when it broke down that it was going to break that level because it had no strength to it. It had none. It had no strength. So that's what it is. S&Ps are trying to roll back over now. Not sure if that's going to be a higher low or a lower low. It'll be funny to watch though. I missed that Nvidia short. I couldn't get on it, so I didn't really have too much faith in it. Sorry. Oh man, I'm so tired. It's not really anything moving, guys, other than Nvidia. That would have been a okay short. I'm getting an increase in volume now, but that might end up going to the upside.